Please don't let them take my dog, cried 84-year-old to Hell's Angel. What bikers did surprised everyone. The rain battered the window pane of Margaret Ellis's small living room, matching the storm brewing in her heart. At 84 years old, Margaret had weathered many storms in this house on Maple Street, but nothing compared to the crisp official notice sitting on her table. Eviction. 72 hours. Unpaid taxes had mounted while she bought medicine for her aging golden retriever, Daisy. The cruelest cut wasn't losing the home, it was the clause regarding Daisy. The temporary housing accommodation did not allow pets, and the local shelter was full. To the authorities, Daisy was just a liability. To Margaret, she was the last piece of her late husband she had left. Desperation makes people do unusual things. Margaret remembered hearing rumors about the local motorcycle club. They wore leather and steel, but they also protected the vulnerable. With trembling hands, she leashed Daisy and walked 3 miles to the Iron Rider's bar. The music stopped when the door opened. An 80-year-old woman in a cardigan didn't fit the usual crowd. Margaret approached the president, a massive man named Rex, with a beard like steel wool and a patch on his vest that commanded respect. "Please," Margaret whispered, her voice breaking, "don't let them take my dog." She handed Rex the eviction papers. The room was silent. Rex didn't laugh, he didn't sneer. He pulled on reading glasses and scanned the legal jargon. His eyes narrowed. He found it, a procedural error in the filing date. The county had rushed the process, violating Margaret's rights. "You keep your head up, ma'am," Rex said, his voice a low rumble. "Nobody is taking your dog, and nobody is kicking you out." 72 hours later, the county officials arrived in a sedan. They expected an empty house. Instead, they found 20 motorcycles lining the curb, engines idling, bikers standing silently on the lawn. Rex stepped forward, handing the corrected legal challenge to the stunned officer. "The filing is invalid," Rex stated calmly. "You leave now or you deal with us legally and publicly." Facing the prospect of a lawsuit and a crowd of witnesses, the officials retreated. But the bikers didn't leave. They saw the peeling paint, the broken porch steps, and the leaky gutter. They saw a woman who had been forgotten by the system. For the next 8 hours, the roar of engines was replaced by the sound of hammers and paintbrushes. Margaret watched from her porch, Daisy resting at her feet, as men with tattoos and rough hands gently planted flowers in her garden. They fixed the roof, they fixed the steps, they restored her dignity. When the sun set, Rex handed Margaret an envelope. It wasn't a bill, it was a receipt for the back taxes, paid in full by the club. "We look out for our own, and you're one of us now." Margaret wept, not from sadness, but from the overwhelming weight of kindness. She realized that day that judgment is often blind, but compassion sees everything. The world often judges by the cover, missing the story within. These bikers, feared by many, became the angels Margaret needed most. Stories like Margaret's remind us that kindness can come from the most unexpected places. In a world that often rushes to judge, taking a moment to help can change a life forever. If you believe in kindness and second chances, please like this video and share it with your friends. Your support helps us spread hope to millions who need to hear that they are not alone. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more emotional stories that restore faith in humanity. We want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from. Let's see how far this message of hope can travel. Thank you for watching, and remember, be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people today. Thanks for watching.